Hello, my lovely Geminis. Welcome to your October 2018 reading. This is a general reading for you, Gemini. If you would like to also listen to your rising sign and your moon sign, some months they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. So make sure you have a listen to those as well. This is a general reading. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, you can go to my website, the link's below, and book a reading from there, and that will give you a much more specific reading to you, answer your questions and see where you're at on your journey, so that's going to be very, very specific to you personally. This is a general reading, as I said. Some months all of it will resonate for you, and some months some of it will resonate for you. So listen to your rising and moon sign as well. Thank you for subscribing and liking and commenting on my channel. I really enjoy reading the comments, and I appreciate your support. And I'd also like to thank all those wonderful Geminis who have already booked a private reading with me and have allowed me to connect with some of my subscribers, which has been really wonderful. So thank you for that. So let's get on with your reading and see what's in store for you for the month of October. It's interesting because you've had quite an exciting year. You've had some pretty good readings through the year. There's been a lot happening for you. There's been a lot of change coming up for you. So we're going to open October with the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords, I feel like with you, there's choices and decisions for you to make. There are decisions for you to make that you're going to sort of be torn a little bit. You're going to be torn between what you need to make, what decisions you should make, what decisions you want to make. And I want to say to you, it's almost like you know what you want, but you feel like you need to also consider other people or other situations in your decision making. So that's where you're going to have this confusion. That's where you're going to have this inability to make the choice, because it's almost like I want to say to you, you know what you want, you know what choices you want to make, but there seems to be some sort of influence as well, something that you're needing to consider, someone else that you're needing to consider, another situation that you're needing to consider as well. And so you're torn between two situations that you're needing to decide on, which makes your decisions difficult. You're sort of stuck. I feel like you're stuck, is what I want to say. I feel like you're stuck, which is what I want to say. But I also am hearing that if you've made a decision, even if it's for you and you're happy, it's going to trickle down to the situation or the people that you're concerned about as well. So it's about you being happy. It's about you being in a space where you're happy and enjoying life, and you can then give more to other people around you. That's what I want to say. They're going to be as happy as you are happy. So if you're miserable, they're going to be miserable as well. So you ultimately make a decision and choice that is right for you, that suits you, is what I want to say to you when these decisions come up. For some of you, these choices and decisions, you've already met them, and for others it's yet to come. So it depends on your natal chart and where the planets are aligned for you. But what's crossing that, which makes this decision less dire, less huge, it's diminished by the fact that it's crossed with the World. And when a card like this is crossed with such a positive card, that means that this is really no big deal. So I feel like it doesn't matter what choice you make, because you've got this card crossing you. And when you've got this, it's the world is your oyster. So to me, it doesn't matter what decision you make, because the outcome will be the same. Okay, so don't take yourself too seriously, because opportunity knocks with this card. Opportunity knocks with this card. It's a really positive card. The world is your oyster, so you can make any decision that you want, any choice that you want, because it will all work out. It's all going to be good. It's all going to take you to the same place. I feel like there's going to be many opportunities open to you, and that may be that these opportunities is what you're going to need to decide on. because I feel like there's opportunities here for change, I feel like there's a move around you. I feel like there's a move of house around you, a move of residence. You're moving somewhere. I don't feel like it's moving somewhere too far away, but there is a move around you. I feel like there's travel around for some of you. There's travel, that a holiday that you're going on, a trip that you're going on the other side of the world. It's like a big trip. It's like a big trip that's coming up for you. For some of you, there's travel with work, but it's travel to other countries. It's travel to quite exotic places that's coming up around you as well. And that involves choices and decisions, okay? For some of you, there's a romantic partner that you're meeting that lives at another location. Don't be surprised if it's across the other side of the world. There's a connection. There's some connection made with someone that's living at a distance. There's some living at a distance, and that could bring up all sorts of questions for you. All sorts of questions for you. But there is distance travel, distance relationships. There's a move. It's a lot happening for you already. Wow, that's a pretty full-on reading as is, and I've only done 2 cards. So it's really interesting, because what's driving that for you? What's driving that for you is a lot of people have gotten the Ace of Pentacles this month. There's new beginnings. So that situation opens up new beginnings for you, brings in new opportunities for you, brings in the opportunity to do things differently, to live your life differently, to see things differently. There's a real turnaround for you. There's going to be a real turnaround for you in your attitude, in the way you view life. There's so much goodness coming your way in October. I've got to tell you, I feel so good about this. There's so much goodness coming to you in this change. So it's the ability for you to make these choices and decisions and change. So remember what I always say, ease and grace. Do what feels right for you. Don't allow others to pull your strings. Don't allow others to manipulate you. It's got to be right for you, because there's a whole lot of opportunities with these changes that are coming in for you. There's a lot of opportunities coming up for you as well. And this is in your past here. You know, you've got the 6 of Pentacles. And the 6 of Pentacles is, it's a balancing of finances. So it's like finances are finally sort of coming up on an even keel for you. Also, it's about karma. It's about abundance coming your way, but it's karmic balance. It's all your good deeds are being weighed up, and you're reaping the rewards of it. So the more you've done, the more rewards you're going to get. So it's all relative. The more hard work you've put into something, the more work you've put in towards something, the more determined you've been about something in your life, the more you're going to reap the benefits of it as well. But I feel like your finances are finally going to be on an even keel. There's money coming in that is going to allow you to ease up a little bit on, it's been a little bit tight around you. So this is getting better, but you've started seeing it get better in August, September, and it's just going to continue into October as well. It's just going to keep getting better. It's going to keep getting better, which is absolutely excellent. That's all going to come about through you've got the Hangman. The Hanging Man. The Hanging Man is about growth through difficult times. It's about balance. You can't hang like that without being balanced, otherwise you're just going to, fall. He's suspended and balancing himself upside down. It's also about looking at the world from a different perspective. When you're hanging upside down, things look different. So it's about looking at things in a different perspective, maintaining your balance. Look at what's gone on in the past and how you've grown through difficult times, what you have actually gotten through, and how strong you actually are. what you can achieve, what you can do. You're stronger than you think. So change your perspective on things that have happened in the past, think the situations that you're finding yourself in now, and look at things from a different perspective. Maybe look at things from somebody else's perspective. Look at things through somebody else's eyes. Have an understanding of what others are going through as well as you. Maintaining your balance. So this is going to be different for all of you, but I feel like there's, it's important that you maintain your balance through this situation, through October, to bring in the best. I want to say to you, because a lot of you are needing to make a decision that you're going to have difficulty with, don't get caught up with that. Don't let that really burden you too much. It will resolve itself. You will know what to do. It'll just flow from you. So don't get caught up with any one particular situation in October. Let it just flow through you, ease and grace, because it will, it's like this ball of tangled wool. It will untangle itself with time. You will be able to see the reality of it, and you'll be able to know what decisions you're going to make. Okay? Things will just resolve themselves without you having too much input. The more you get involved in trying to untangle things and work things out, the more tangled you're going to get, the more confused you're going to get. So just sit back and watch the show in October, I want to say to you. Okay? You've also got the King of Wands coming up for you in about week 3 of October. And that time is going to be a little bit different for all of you. But, the King of Wands is male or female, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's someone that you're going to meet that is very passionate, very driven, very spontaneous, loves adventure, doesn't sit still, wants to be involved in absolutely everything, has got this view on life that is so, this is where you're needing to change your perspective. Take a little bit of this on. This person's going to show you how to have fun, how to be spontaneous, how to not worry too much about how things are going to unfold. Don't think too much. You just act. So this person is going to bring in this energy. They're going to teach you a lot about that. It's about energy that you're needing to take on. If it's not someone in your life, it doesn't necessarily have to be Aries, Leo or Sagittarius. It can be someone that's got a lot of that in their natal chart. So has those qualities, very fun-loving. So go along with it. Just see life through their eyes, through their perspective, and enjoy life. Just enjoy what it presents to you. Enjoy what is around you, and just have fun. Okay, so that's going to be really significant. If it's not someone, it's an energy that comes in around you, and you're going to feel this real urge to just do that. So follow that urge and just do that. For others of you, it's actually going to be a person that's going to come into your life, or come back into your life to show you how to have fun, how to be spontaneous. Okay. You've also got the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands is about planning your future, planning your next step, with the intention of, so this person might trigger that, might trigger your desires, might trigger your memory of what you wanted to achieve and what you wanted to do and how you wanted your life to look. And so you then set about planning to bring those changes in. So this is about the planning stage, planning new ideas, planning a new way of living, planning a new way to live, planning your holiday. It's planning. Pages are planning. They don't act yet. They work it out. Following your passion, following your life's purpose. If you find your joy, you've found your life's purpose. So, a lot of planning coming in as well for you. Okay, you've also got the Queen of Swords, and that can be male or female, Aquarius, Libra or Gemini, which is you. And I feel like it's you're going to have learnt a lot. By week 3 of October, you're going to think, wow, so much has changed in October and I feel differently. I see things differently. I think about things differently. And I like it. And that's what you're going to be thinking. You're really going to like the changes that are coming about for you. that spontaneity. I'm going to book that holiday. I want to live somewhere else. I want to live by the ocean. I want to live in the mountains. I want to live, wherever. You're going to come to all these mental realizations as well around you. It can also mean someone that is an Aquarius, Libra or Gemini that is going to be very supportive of you, very nurturing of you, and very solid for you. A very loyal friend is there as well that can represent that person that's going to help you with this transition, So don't forget too to take time out for yourself. Take time out for yourself to really reflect on where you're going, because a lot's going to be happening for you. It's going to require high energy this month, a high energy in October. So you're going to, towards the end of October, might be feeling quite tired. Look after your health. There could be a cold coming. There's some sort of time out for you. That's what illness is. Sickness is when our bodies want you to just stop and have some time out. So it's important to stop and have time out before you do get sick. So if you're feeling a little bit tired, a little bit run down, then start looking after yourself. Take some time out, meditate, go for walks, just sleep, watch a series on TV, whatever it is for you. Just take some time out towards the end of October, because there's going to be, it's high energy in October for you. A lot's going to be happening. You are also being offered a passage out of difficulty. You've learnt a lot from things that you have done, ways of the changes you've brought in, the way people have been with you, reacted with you, behaved with you. They've brought you, it's a mirror. Really, they've reflected back at you things that you're needing to change in your life. What have you learnt from that? It's also about that coming to an end as well. So, take from it what you've learnt. You've been victorious. You've overcome some quite big hurdles. You've overcome difficult times, and that's coming to an end. So bring in that excitement and passion and goodness that's coming into your life. Bring that change in and do what brings you joy, what brings you happiness. So I hope that that's been really helpful for you for October. It really sounds quite good, quite exciting. A lot of things happening for you as well. A lot of new opportunities there. I'm going to take a card for you that is from the Angels of Abundance. Let's see what's there for you. What card are they going to give me? Oh, shuffling's all a bit, it's all over the, there it is, all over the place. This is nice. Positivity, faith, and optimism, and that's what's going to be called for you for the month of October. You open the doorway to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with the path that you are on. Keep faith and keep going. How appropriate is that for you? That will bring in the wonderful change that you've been seeking. Also, October is the doorway to 2019. So how October pans out and what you bring in October sees you into 2019. So keep it positive, keep it flowing, and bring in the changes that you are desiring. So I hope that that's been helpful for you, my lovely Geminis. I wish you an absolutely wonderful October, and I wish you many, many blessings. I'll see you next month.